Hello everyone, welcome on back to Hutan Pantai. Alright, so it's a nice early morning, 8 o'clock. The drill is still going over there. I went to go to midnight so I could at least check like the water levels and stuff, and then I quickly realized that was going to grow overnight, so we're going to have to wait 2 months. Or wait an extra month to make sure it's actually going to be good. And I do have the soybeans here are loaded up. I probably should have sold them last month. I'm not going to lie. I was going to do this contract and then this one. They're both pretty easy cultivating ones. Oh, I suppose they're not in here anymore. Yeah, I should have sold them last month. They were a far better price at both sites. But I kind of want the money at this point too. So we'll go to the Grain Harbor sell point. We do have some peas that need to be sold, as well as some rice rolls. We can get those loaded up in a little bit. I was going to check the sales. Well, I saw them pop up. This is tempting. We don't need a mower right now, but we will eventually. So we could potentially save a little bit of money. Is there mowers that have the... There are. They have the windrow with it. But that could just be an upgrade stepping stone more than anything, because we're not going to have a ton at the start. Yeah, we could use that as a stepping stone. Even then, we can get this and get this alongside it, you know. That would almost be the same width, except we'd have to have a windrow afterwards. I think we'll buy it. We don't need it right now, but we will. And for that price, tough to turn down. It really is. For, 60% off, that doesn't always come along. I know I did something similar on Riverbend. I bought a tedder way prior to me ever needing it. This is probably going to be pretty similar. I don't think we'll need one for a while, because we're still a ways out from water buffalo. Because my goal is to buy the one that we can milk right away. I don't want to just get them to get them, and I can't actually get anything from them. Alright, so we can get this sold. It's not as much as it could be. Should have sold it last month. I know I should have. In 22 was always highest in June. But it said it was highest in July, so I was like, oh, I should, wait. It's probably going to be higher. The game had to go and lie to me, though. Oh. $25,500, though. That's not too bad. Both those contracts will help a ton today, too. I may consider thinking about stocking up for hay bales, though, if we do get water buffalo. Like I said, I want to get the large pen that I can actually milk them with right out the bat. That's going to be probably $300,000 to place. It's $250 base, but that's not including any sort of custom fence or anything, which will knock that up quite a bit. And we could potentially make some silage bales. From what I've heard, they've definitely nerfed the price of silage a lot. Oh, in 22 was like $550, $600. I've not looked at the price in here yet. I'm sure it's, still worth it. So make a decent profit off of it. So we could do something like that, and we'll make a stockpile of hay first. But then if we are still delayed to get water buffalo, we could just start making silage. Which wouldn't be bad, because we couldn't then eventually make TMR as well. Because I think TMR does help them just as it did cows. I'm sure they're going to eat a lot in a month, too. So we're going to need probably several different fields. Right over the rocks. I did not see those back there. Well, I can take a look at the silage price. Like I said, I have not looked at it in 25. I haven't looked at too many of the prices. A lot of it seems fairly similar, like soybeans and stuff seem to be pretty similar. I've not looked at silage, though. 370. It peaks in July now. Oh, it really just doesn't have much of an up and down. It used to have a pretty significant drop off. It was always highest in like what, December, January was when it would be like 550. And the rest of the year would be like 200. So they did change that. So I wonder if that would but it probably helps you too then. Because obviously you can sell it whenever. I don't think there's any grass fields on here, are there? Nothing. We'd be making the first ones. Yeah, we'll have to think on a potential grass field and kind of how that would work. I think best way would probably be to buy another piece of land. Because the one field of ours might turn into the actual place for the water buffalo. And the other small one, it's not that big of a piece of grass. You know, it wouldn't mean much. The small field up here. And eventually that might become a part of the farm. I did say there might be a twister this month. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to lift it up. I thought I could maybe not, but it looks like it's gonna be during later time. We'll show that off, don't worry. We'll definitely show that off, though. I'm interested to see how it looks. And we'll get those strapped in. I could have probably went a little bit farther onto the truck. I'm just intrigued to see how that actually looks in-game. I've only seen the trailer. And surprisingly, you're supposed to see more on the American map. I've yet to see one there. This is going to be our first, you know, potential twister. That went pretty good. Far better than it has in the past. They're not, you know, the best stacking jobs in the world, but can't complain too much. I want to take a look again at the worker. Just make sure they're not taking the crop. I'm assuming they're taking the piece that's around the edge right now. Get out of the way. They didn't listen. Oh, almost 50,000 buckaroos. So we got up to $143,000. Now, out of curiosity, how much was this piece of land? 133. Huh, that is actually quite tempting. It is oats. It should be ready by the peak. I think it's probably a larger piece of land than this. Like the actual plot itself. Because this comes with a bunch of extra. This one doesn't have as much. And we could, extend this a little bit. It looks like maybe. Maybe. That's the big thing is maybe. This, I don't think we can extend much. It comes with sugar beets on it. Yeah, we can't really extend this much. There's a path here. I know there's obviously like dirt bikes in the game, so I'm sure some paths to the woods for them. Yeah, I think we might buy that. It has weeds. It needs lime, of course. And it is double fertilized though. But we can get it weeded right now if we want. Well, let's go and buy that before I get too far along. 133,000. I think is needed. As much as, I've been talking, we want water buffalo. I was considering doing some forestry stuff. That might be it right there, though. We basically get a free harvest off of a field. Right? We're going to put a little bit of work in to get rid of the weeds, but it's already fully fertilized. It will need... Is this going to be crop destruction? So we might have to put arrows on. It is. The large weeds, it is medium weeds. Can we even put arrows on our tractor? There's narrow twins. Yeah, we could put arrows on. $1,000. Well, $1,000 for that one. I think we'll do it. We'll go and buy... Well, we can't buy, but we'll go and rent a hoe, and then we can rent that over the month, too. We'll go into next month, because we'll have the other oats field up here. They'll need it. It's kind of eerie thinking that's all sunshine and rainbows, right now, and eventually it's gonna be twisters and everything else in the sky. Oh, that's just how the weather is, though. Oh, there's the rain. We knew it was gonna start coming down eventually here. I'm not gonna be able to tell where I've been, are I? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to tell. As long as it's taking the weeds, right? That did not take the weeds. They're medium, though. Yeah, weed is medium. Is it too tall right now? Can be used in the first growing stages of crops. That's probably what's going on here. We're probably not in that growth time anymore. But I think that'll be a good one for grass. Fairly large. We can extend it a little bit, it looks like. Not much, but we'll just do as much as we can. And I'm thinking water buffalo might be up here, near the farm. I'm not sure how many I can get in a pen. That is another thing. Because the goal is to probably put it right on this plot of land. And if we take a look, it is this one. So it's already a fairly big building. I might put it, I haven't decided which direction I put it, but we put it here. I guess we could extend that quite a bit, all the way around the edge. We'll see how this goes, but yeah, the weather looks like what yeah, the weather was a couple of hours from now we might be looking at twisters. We might be, and then immediately supposed to be sunshine. Yeah. Seems about right. Obviously, the biggest negative is it might destroy some of our crops if it comes near the farm. I hope it doesn't. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and start up a time lapse for this, so I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
Caught in moments, getting lost in time. All the pressure is building up inside. I can't control what's running through my mind. My mind, oh. I try to run for out of sight, but I can find nowhere to hide. Go wake up. Losing hope, but also tired. Now I'm fighting to survive, but I'm falling, can't stop falling deeper.
Alright, so we are just about done here. Just that little bit there to go. We should be able to return this then. We'll just drop that right there and we can return it. Oh, and now the twister doesn't show it's going to be there as long. So we might lock out some. Reset. Oh, no. I didn't mean to reset. I meant to return it. There we go. How's this field for... Yeah, the center portion needs second layer fertilizer. Only the center portion. Which is mainly just what wasn't planted. Well, the one cultivating is almost done, and then the other one's about 25% out. A little over 25% out. Just like that, the one is finished. We can complete that one. 9 grand. And we'll do this little lip here. How's it looking? Top and bottom needs it too. Okay. Seems easy enough. Top and bottom isn't too much. I'm surprised the very top and bottom would. Not the red. Oh, it's probably because it did the outline, the headlands, last. That was this month, and those didn't get plowed up. That means I can't do it this month. I'll have to wait until next. Because it technically already has its one layer from this month on. So it won't actually show that little bit. Yep. It looks like a mess. It really does. All of these fields look like a mess. Well, we're closing in. But what, maybe an hour out? Yeah, a couple hours out. Once that cultivating contract is done, though, we'll go into the future and we'll see it. As long as it spawns. It might be dark out, which that would kind of be unfortunate because you're not going to be able to see much. Alright, how is this doing over here? We'll just quickly get this done and then we can increase time speed and we can check out the tornado as long as it comes. That's a different story. We'll see. You know there's a bunch of collectibles probably in that village right there. You just know it.
Caught in moments, getting lost in time. All the pressure is building up inside. I can't control what's running through my mind. My mind.
Alright, so it's almost done with this contract. We can claim it, and then we can, like I said, go and hopefully see a twister. Hopefully not at the farm. Hopefully we'll have to, travel to the other side of the map. That would be the preferred outcome. I don't want it to take any of my crops. Yeah, that's pretty good money, though. I mean, we're up to 23 grand again. Alright, so does it still show it's about... Yeah, it's a ways out until we would possibly see it. So we can increase the time speed and hope to see it. Where is she? I'm pretty sure it shows on the map. I don't see anything. That's just eerie when you don't know where it's coming from or where it is. Should be here though. Trying to take a look at the clouds. I don't know if they're actually, different. Go for a little stroll, maybe we can see it. We might not see anything. That is a possibility. Oh, I see it. I see it way over there. Oh, there she is. Well, that's a good sign. It's not at our farm. We can start driving over there. We can, check it out a little bit. Well, there's still some daylight. It's like that show, Storm Chasers. I think it's called Storm Chasers. It used to be a TV show. I don't know if it still is. They always had super armored up trucks. We're just going to be going in with our telehandler and hoping for the best. There's like no traffic on the roads, which would be pretty realistic. I mean, you don't want to be caught outside in a weather like this. I'm pretty sure it kind of just stays in that area once it's down. Oh, speaking of cars though, there's one right there. Oh, there it is. What's way be closest? Probably down this path. I think I might have to drive straight into the woods from here. I don't think there's gonna be much of a path where I need to go, or where I want to go. Try not to bounce off of too many trees. Going the wrong way too. It's this way. Should be coming up. Oh, I can just see it. Just see the wind tunnel. I mean, it's nice that it's up here and not And not obviously at our farm or in the farm. Oh yeah, you can see that one tree got broke off. Okay, it's pretty loud out there. That was deafening for me. We are like right at it too. They did a pretty dang good job on it, I'm not gonna lie. Like how you look up the rear view mirror, it looks perfect. Well dang, I guess that's our first tornado. Hardly see it, but doesn't seem like it moves much, which is kind of nice. I was gonna be really disappointed if I looked at our farm and there'd just be like one just hovering right in here. That would be my luck though. Well, there's the first twister of the series. Hopefully we don't get any of those at the farm. You can see it definitely does some destruction. These couple of trees in here are destroyed. I try not to do outside the cab. That is really loud. That is very, very loud. Well, I think that is about everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.